get through this fight week first. Then we're going to have the Vegas fight week. We have the main event is in town. Estrada and Oracuda is in town. Arroyo arrives Monday. Ioka is also in town. He was training up in Vegas. Nietes and Palete, they were training here in LA. So everything's coming together. Once we get through this fight week, Triple G is feeling great. He stayed in Big Bear this weekend, and he'll be in Vegas. Monday of fight week, and then we have the grand arrival on Tuesday at the MGM.
Things have been getting pretty, I don't want to say heated, but testy. They do a lot of complaining that you guys are too aggressive with your talk, too aggressive with your tone. What do you think about that?
Look, Triple G's not the one that got suspended. Triple G's not the reason why Cinco de Mayo was canceled. You know, look, if Triple G had gotten suspended, I guarantee you what Canelo would be saying, what his trainers would be saying, what his promoters would be saying. Now I heard Oscar said something about Triple G is unpatriotic and doesn't want to have the national anthem play. That's completely false. I mean, what they're kind of stooping to on the Canelo side just makes no sense. They're making stuff up now. Of course there's going to be a national anthem singer there from Kazakhstan, from Mexico, from the U.S. I mean, HBO, their request was don't have it on the pay-per-view, have it before, so the fans will be able to see it. It'll be on the live stream. But, you know, for him to say, for Oscar to insinuate that Triple G is not patriotic, I mean, that just makes no sense. Triple G, he represented Kazakhstan in the Olympics. He won the silver medal for Kazakhstan. He always represents the Kazakh flag. In fact, he got one of the highest order, the highest honor from the president of Kazakhstan, the award, the first athlete that ever got that award in Kazakhstan just recently. So that one, now they're really stretching. You know, it went from the glove issue that it was the Nevada Commission that didn't allow Canelo's gloves. It wasn't ours. We didn't even get to see Canelo's gloves. They were like the top secret. Nobody could see his gloves. And then it was the Nevada Commission that was the ones that made the decision that, you know, they produced their own gloves. But the very first time that these gloves were being worn, we're in the biggest fight in boxing. And then so people are blaming us for it, but we didn't even get a chance to see them. How could we protest the gloves when we didn't even get a chance to see the gloves? So it was the Nevada Commission, you know, in their wisdom said, you know, this is too big of a risk. Gloves that have never been tested before, never been proven in the boxing ring, now to be in the biggest fight in boxing, the biggest world championship fight in boxing. So, you know, Nevada Commission has been very fair with everything, with the officials. You know, they made the ruling on the gloves, and you know, hopefully during fight week, everything else will also go smoothly with you know, between both sides. But you can tell it's getting testy. I think Canelo and GoldenBoy was very surprised at the workout that there were more Triple G fans than Canelo fans. This was in Los Angeles, supposedly in their backyard, and there were more Triple G hats, they were chanting, Triple G appreciates the fans. He was signing autographs for 30 minutes, and the fans loved it. They were throwing hats, they were throwing shirts, they were throwing shoes. They just wanted everything to be signed, posters, and Gennady loves the fans, and they really appreciate him.
Do you think it's under his skin? He knows he tested positive. Do you think whenever he hears it, and you guys bring it up frequently, that he gets ashamed?
Oh, it's a fact. You know, he tested positive twice. He got suspended. He got the lightest sentence of suspension that he could have gotten under those circumstances. But look, you know, it really bothered Gennady that the fight, the big Cinco de Mayo fight that was going to be in Las Vegas, all the fans were disappointed. Everyone that bought flights, that bought hotel rooms, they were all disappointed because Canelo got suspended. So of course he was upset. You know, we were scrambling to find to keep that date in place, and with Vanes Martirosyan. But Gennady's going to mention it. It's a fact, and it bothered him, and he was very outspoken about it because the media keeps asking Gennady. It's not like Gennady keeps bringing it up. It's like he answers questions. What do you think? And so he's outspoken. He said he said a number of things, and Canelo responded on social media pretty aggressively. So, you know, the thing is that the fans and the media know this isn't made up. They really dislike each other right now. They're really going to try to hurt each other. Canelo is predicting a knockout this time around. That means he's got to be more aggressive. He can't be as defensive as the first time. And Triple G doesn't want to leave it in the judge's hands. He was very disappointed in the judge's decision the first time around. We all clearly thought he won the fight. This time, he's not going to leave any. I don't know. When someone has a scorecard, 10 rounds of 2, I don't know what else you could have done. But this time, you know, he's going to be much more aggressive. And we have Jordan that designed a new sole for him to be much faster in the ring so he can cut off the ring. Nobody expected Canelo to move as much as he did. So Jordan designed their new sole that has extra spring in the step so he can get across the ring a lot faster than before. And, you know, I think we'll see an exciting fight on September 15th. That's one thing that both sides agree with, is that we'll see an exciting fight September 15th.
Does the back and forth make the fight that much more intense and interesting to the public?
It's very intense. I mean, Gennady's relaxed. He's focusing on what he's doing. He's not focusing on what Canelo's doing, but it's very intense. He wants to win this fight at all costs. Canelo, look, you know, most people thought he lost the first fight. He wants to try to redeem himself because of the suspension. He now needs to prove. That's why he needed to fight Triple G, not only because Triple G has the world titles, but he also, you know, if he fought someone else, it wouldn't be the same redemption like he's getting against Triple G. This is going to be, again, this is the great thing about Canelo's fan base, about Triple G's fan base, is when they come together, it creates the biggest fight in boxing. So, you know, this promotion, when you see both guys at fight week, I think the first time they're going to do their stare down is going to be is going to be actually Wednesday at the press conference. So far, everything has been designed so they're not looking at each other. Triple G has no problem looking at Canelo. He has nothing to hide. So when they look at each other, I think the fans are going to see a very intense stare down on Wednesday at fight week.
Right on. All right, thanks.
Thanks, Albert.